Good morning to you all, and a huge Happy New Year wherever you are, and however you celebrated the night last night. Most of you are probably still celebrating. Anyway, I'm still in Chiang Mai in northern Thailand, and I thought I'd just jump on this morning and do a subsequent follow-up video with regards to your New Year's resolutions, or them little lies, as they sometimes say, what you've promised yourself that you're going to do moving on into 2025, all of 2025, and not just the first couple of days. Now,
before we get started, like this channel, smash the subscribe button and give the bell a shake for some more modern, up-to-date content. Thank you.
There really is only three component parts to your life, okay? Your health, your wealth, and your relationships, okay? So your health, your finances, and your relationships. So if you look at a hierarchy diagram, these are really the top level heading would be life, and then subsequently down below that would be these three headings: your health, your wealth, and your finances. And we're going to break these down and talk about these in subsequent videos. The next thing then is talking about two component parts to each given part of that. So remember, it's what I'm going to talk to you about today is 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's quite simple. Like some people say, life should be easy as 3, 2, 1 ABC. Let's cover the 3, 2, 1. Three component parts: health, wealth, and relationships. And then you've got two pieces to that. All right, you've got your problems and you've got your solutions. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter who you are, how much money you've got, what position you are in society. You're always going to have problems. And no sooner do you solve a problem with a solution, then you're going to get another problem. It's what we call life, okay? Whether it's small problems, big problems, some things that carry over and can't be resolved straight away. And I'm just going to add to that, because the complexity of today's modern world, A, the complexity, and B, the readily available information, should mean that for every problem that you or that arises, you should be able to intelligently apply a solution to that problem. So it's kind of dealt with straight away. You're not tickling the problem, you're dealing with it front on, straight on, and it goes away, it disappears. Now, not to say it might come back in a different capacity or different form. That's it. So remember the mnemonic of PIS, P-I-S. So you've got problem, intelligence, and then solution. Because all too often, sometimes we get a problem and we just jump to it thinking that, oh yeah, a quick fix solution, and then that will inevitably come back. So this is one time where you need to kind of employ some procrastination, okay? Take some time out to think about it, do some research, and then come back with the solution that best fits, okay? So there we have three component parts and two component pieces there of problems and solutions. The next thing what I want to speak to you about, okay, is the one biggest problem that you have right now, that if you don't get that problem solved, okay, you cannot continue on with a more fruitful, enjoyable life, okay? It's not the couple of problems, it's the biggest crocodile closest to the canoe, okay? So the biggest problem that you have right now, that if you don't deal with it, okay, I wouldn't say life will become unbearable, but you know, it will definitely hamper you in moving forward. That could be a financial issue, it could be an employment issue, it could be a relationship issue, it could be a health issue. Everybody has got many problems, but there is one huge crocodile that's biting at the canoe that you have to deal with right now, moving on. It's part of your New Year's resolutions. You probably brushed it under the carpet again for another year, but there is one issue that you have to address, okay? So you can add that if you want to share it with you in the comments. Add that, we can all join in, maybe help you out. But I'm not worried about the 2 or 3 of the 5 of 10 issues that you may have. The biggest behemoth issue that you have right now, okay? So there you have it. 3 component parts: the health, wealth, and the relationships, okay? Your problem, your intelligent application and research to apply a solution, okay? And the biggest problem that you have right now that you must address, because I mean, look, you're just kidding yourself. I opened up this video by saying, you know, excuses. Excuses are little lies to yourself, all right? You kid yourself on, you tell yourself you're going to do it, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, whatever, all right? Now, if you feel that you didn't achieve much in 2024 or you let yourself down, okay, not the blame, there's no blame, there's no, oh, the government did this or the wife did this or the husband did this, or even the sad, lonely people that blame their children. You know, the fact of the matter is it all stems from today, right now, with the most important person in your life, which is you. Okay, so moving into Coffee Corner this morning, then we're going to be talking about courage. We're going to be talking about compassion, and we're going to talk about curiosity. Okay, so we've moved into the alphabetical order of the C's now, picking three poignant phrases, and we're going to deal with them right now.
Let's get started with courage. Introduction. Courage is the ability to confront fear, uncertainty, or challenges with confidence and determination. It's a fundamental trait that drives progress, strengthens resilience, and inspires others. Today, we'll explore the meaning of courage, how it manifests, and ways to cultivate it in our lives. Theoretical definition. Basic meaning. Courage is the mental or moral strength to face difficulties or take risks. Psychological perspective. It's the ability to act despite fear or doubt. Cultural insight. Across cultures, courage is revered as a heroic and noble quality. Social impact. Courage can inspire collective action and create positive change. Philosophical lens. Often linked to the pursuit of truth and justice, courage is a cornerstone of virtue. Practical application. Face your fears. Identify and confront what intimidates you, one step at a time. Speak up. Practice asserting yourself in situations that require honesty and integrity. Embrace vulnerability. Understand that showing your true self is an act of bravery. Take calculated risks. Step out of your comfort zone to grow and achieve. Support others. Encourage and stand by those who need help finding their own courage. Actionable steps. Fear list. Write down your fears and plan small actions to overcome them. Daily acts of bravery. Challenge yourself to do one thing that scares you each day. Role models. Study the stories of courageous individuals for inspiration. Affirmations. Use positive statements to remind yourself of your inner strength. Reflect on success. Recall past moments of bravery to fuel your confidence. Be aware. Recklessness. Distinguish between courage and impulsive decisions. Fear of failure. Accept that setbacks are part of the journey to growth. Overcommitment. Balance courageous actions with careful consideration. External validation. Seek courage for your values, not for others' approval. Emotional exhaustion. Practicing courage can be draining. Prioritize self-care. Conclusion. What does courage mean to you? Share a moment when you demonstrated courage or were inspired by someone else's bravery. Let's celebrate the power of courage by joining in the comments below. Next then, compassion. Introduction. Compassion is the practice of understanding and caring for others' experiences and emotions. It's about extending kindness and empathy to create stronger, more meaningful connections. In this segment, we'll delve into the transformative impact of compassion and how to integrate it into daily life. Theoretical definition. Basic meaning. Compassion is the awareness of others' suffering and the desire to alleviate it. Psychological perspective. Linked to empathy and emotional intelligence, compassion fosters connection. Cultural insight. Many traditions view compassion as a universal virtue. Social impact. It strengthens relationships and communities. Philosophical lens. Compassion aligns with values of altruism and moral responsibility. Practical application. Practice empathy. Listen actively and validate others' feelings. Small acts of kindness. Offer help or encouragement in simple ways. Forgive generously. Release grudges to foster peace and understanding. Be present. Show genuine attention and care during interactions. Volunteer. Support causes or initiatives that alleviate suffering. Actionable steps. Gratitude. Journal. Reflect on ways others have shown you compassion. Random acts of kindness. Do something thoughtful for someone without expecting anything in return. Mindfulness practice. Cultivate awareness of your own and others' emotions. Learn about others. Explore diverse perspectives to deepen your understanding. Encourage positivity. Use uplifting words and actions to spread kindness. Be aware. Compassion. Fatigue. Take care of yourself to avoid emotional burnout. Overstepping boundaries. Respect others' autonomy while offering help. Superficial gestures. Ensure your actions are genuine and meaningful. Neglecting self-compassion. Show yourself the same kindness you give to others. Overcommitment. Balance your time and energy to sustain long-term compassion. Conclusion. What does compassion look like in your life? Care a story of a time you gave or received compassion. Inspire those around you to make kindness a daily habit. Lastly for today, curiosity. Introduction. Curiosity is the desire to explore, learn, and understand. It's a driving force behind creativity, innovation, and growth. In this section, we'll examine how curiosity fuels discovery and how to nurture it for a richer life. Theoretical definition. Basic meaning. Curiosity is the strong desire to know or learn something. Psychological perspective. Linked to motivation and problem solving, curiosity drives exploration. Cultural insight. Celebrated as the foundation of scientific and artistic achievements. Behavioral aspect. Evident in asking questions, seeking answers, and experimenting. Philosophical lens. Curiosity embodies the human quest for knowledge and meaning. Practical application. Ask questions. Don't hesitate to seek clarity or delve deeper into topics of interest. Explore new interests. Try activities or hobbies outside your comfort zone. Stay open-minded. Embrace new perspectives and ideas. Learn continuously. Commit to lifelong learning in formal or informal settings. Encourage creativity. Use curiosity to spark innovation and problem solving. Actionable steps. Read widely. Explore books and articles on unfamiliar subjects. Take a class. Enroll in a course to learn something new. Visit new places. Explore different environments or cultures. Challenge assumptions. Question commonly held beliefs to deepen understanding. Experiment. Test out ideas or methods to see what works best for you. Be aware. Information overload. Balance curiosity with discernment to avoid overwhelm. Restless pursuit. Ensure your explorations are meaningful, not just distractions. Respect boundaries. Avoid intrusive curiosity into others' personal matters. Impatience. Accept that some questions take time to answer. Overcommitment. Balance exploration with focus on priorities. Conclusion. What sparks your curiosity? Let's celebrate the power of curiosity in enriching our lives. Have you ever had time to stop and think about the words and terms we have covered today? Share your experiences in the comments below so others can embrace your views. We would all love to hear them. Remember, all of this is progress, not perfection. I don't have all the answers and neither do you, but collectively we all learn and grow together.
Okay, so there you have it for today then. The three topics of courage, compassion, and curiosity. Okay, and you can delve in a little bit deeper if you so wish into the comments. Okay, and for now, until the next video, I just wish you all the best ongoing in 2025. And seriously, take some time today just to make some audacious goals, some big goals. Create that huge vision of what you want. Yes, I know you're not going to be able to achieve it all today, tomorrow, maybe not even this year. But once you've set the big behemoth vision and put it out there, okay, then you can proceed to start to break it down into small bite-sized chunks in order to be able to tick off those things as we move on, whether it's a week by week, a month by month, you know, whether you do it quarterly or however, but everything has to start with one. Okay, so you might have one idea, you might have one huge vision, one huge idea, you know, one plan. You know, you might even be in a situation where you only have £1, $1 or whatever, but it all starts with that one. Then you move on to the two, and then it gets to 5, 10, then it starts to compound, then it becomes unstoppable. Yeah, you know, maybe know the story about the flywheel. You know, in the early days, it may take many people, many hands to push the flywheel. You know, an old flywheel was the old concrete motion in order to turn the kind of makeshift turbines, if you like, on you know, on creating pumping water. Okay, and they used to use it in industry many years ago. You know, but once that thing starts going, okay, then you can keep it going by just pushing on it with a finger. Okay, once the motion's in place. And that's exactly what we're trying to say now. You get things going today, and then by tomorrow it might be easier. By the end of the week it becomes simpler, you know, and so on and so forth. Okay, so thank you very much for today, and I'll speak to you real soon.